Welcome to Nifty 50 Photographers. Today's video, I'm reviewing this Sony 90mm f2.8 macro lens. Now, I bought this as a macro lens because I was looking for a macro at the time, but having had it for a couple of years now, I really love it as a prime lens. It's so versatile, you can do lots of things with it. I've come down to Bonus from Windermere today. I'm going to have a walk around. I'm going to show you how good it really is. Now, if you're looking for a macro lens about this focal length, there are a number of other options out there. A Tamron one and a Sigma one, both a little bit cheaper. But if you can get the Sony one when they're offering a cashback deal, then I'd highly recommend it. It has some great extra features. I'll try and point those out as we have our little walk around. Now, one thing you could use it for is landscapes. Now, it is a zoom, so you need to choose your landscape carefully. So I'm going to take one here of this boathouse, bit of the lake, and show you what it can do. Because it's a telephoto lens, one of the things I can do is isolate my subjects a bit more. And it's a lovely still morning on the lake this morning. I'm just having a little walk out along this jetty. I'm going to see if I can just capture maybe a single yacht with a nice bit of scenery behind it and take a photo of that. So let's see what we can get. I just spotted this as I was walking by the side of the lake, and I'm thinking the stones in the foreground will make a lovely bit of foreground interest. We've got a nice view down the lake behind, we've got a yacht in the middle to create a subject, and there's mist just coming off the forests on the lower slopes as well, so I think it'll make a beautiful scene. So I'm just going to take a shot of that as I pass by. Now, of course, lots of you are going to want to use this as a macro lens. Just found something that might make a alright subject for this. This is a tree stump, and people have been pushing coins into it, so I'm going to do a little shoot of that. Now, one of the best things about this lens is its focusing system. So I don't know if you can see there, but AF and MF symbol. As you pull the lens back, it goes into manual focus, and you can twist this whole barrel, then shove it forward, goes back to autofocus, and it'll do the job for you. Now, that's something I find really useful, particularly on a day like today. I've got really quite cold hands, and I'm not fiddling about looking for buttons. I just simply slide this backwards and forwards, and with its optical stabilization as well, just shooting this handheld. I'm outside, so there's quite a bit of light, and I managed to get really good focus nice and easily, even with the cold fingers. Just found these set of rings. I think they were actually for bikes, so you can lock them up so they make a nice shot as somebody walks through them, and just use them to frame the subject. Here's a couple of shots from that. Now, one other thing that this lens is really great for is doing some portraits. I'm going to have a wander around, see if we can find a willing volunteer who'll let me take their photo. I'm trying to do some portrait shots as well. A bit more street photography as we walk through the town. I just found these swans walking up the road. It's not something you see every day. Hello, fellas. There's a big group of pigeons here. They should make for some nice photos. If somebody come along and feed them, and get a snap of that too. So these lovely ladies have agreed to have their photo taken. So we're going to just do it over here by the lake. Maybe just move it a little bit up that way. They've got a nice background. So that's a Sony 90mm f2.8 lens. You can see just from today how useful it's been. What a great prime lens it makes. It's great for landscapes, it's great for portraits, it's great for macro. It's really versatile and a great addition to my kit bag. Now, if you can buy that, as I say, with the Sony cashback, then it becomes really good value. The optical stabilization on it's good, the focusing is good, and really easy to use with that sliding focus ring. I'm going to leave you with a few shots I've taken and a few additional ones that I've taken over the years with this lens, so you can see how great it is. Now, what I would recommend you watch next is my guide to macro photography. I'll leave a link to that up there. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.